Hey guys, welcome to Cosplay Life. I'm Air Bear and I'm dressed up as a character. I don't just look like this every day. Today we are on step 10, finally, of the Cosplaying 101 series, which is storing your cosplay. Now the reason why it's taken me so long to do this step is one, because I had car issues. I didn't have a car for a little bit. Two, because I have a hard time storing my cosplays. Usually as soon as Dragon Con's over, I just toss them somewhere and I don't pull them out again until I need a costume. So yeah, I've been struggling with this and I've been trying to figure out like how would I ideally store it given what I have and given the amount of space that I have. And so I figured out a way that I would store my cosplays instead of just stuffing them into a bag or stuffing them into the back of the closet. And today I'm just gonna show you what ideally I would do and what I have been doing for storing my cosplays. This step is going to be broken down into two parts. First part is going to be preparing your... I did not mean for that to be there. First part is going to be preparing your items for storage, and the second part is going to be actually storing your stuff. So let's get started with part one, which is prepping your items. When it comes to your costumes, you want to make sure that they're clean before you store them. You don't want bugs crawling around in your stuff, and you don't want to damage any of the fabrics or materials because you stored them soiled. So as far as the actual clothing goes, pay attention to what fabric you use to make your items. Some fabrics are washable and some fabrics are not. Emma Frost's cape, for example, this fabric was washable, this fabric was not. Pay attention to what can go into the washing machine, what cannot go into the washing machine, and just wash accordingly. Some items you're going to have to hand wash, like Poison Ivy's leotard. I hot glued all these leaves on, and because I hot glued it, I don't trust to put it in the washing machine and definitely not in the dryer. So Lovebug, and it still smells good, Lovebug washed it for me. He put it in a tub of water with a little bit of detergent and just kind of took a toothbrush and scrubbed some of the naughty bits and make sure that it was clean and ready for storage. So that's Poison Ivy's leotard, hand washing. And some things that I thought weren't washable actually ended up being washable. Emma Frost's pants, which I E6000 glued all these rhinestones onto, I threw it into the washing machine and it did absolutely fine. I only lost maybe 2 rhinestones off of it. So I can't guarantee that your item that you E6000 would be okay in the washing machine. Mine was okay. Just saying. I would say just be safe rather than sorry. Like if you want to make sure that you have it next time, go ahead and hand wash it. If you're okay with it, with maybe needing to do some repairs to it or fixing it or whatever, you know, wash it however you feel is best. So for your props, sometimes those can get a little dirty too. Like my armor for Poison Ivy, I was sitting in Cookout. I was sitting in Cookout and somebody just randomly stepped on a ketchup packet and it splurted ketchup on my leg armor. So that's something that you probably want to clean off before you store it, which I didn't do. Just clean it off with a little bit of soapy water and a paper towel and just make sure you don't ruin your paint. Just take it a little bit at a time so that you can see if it's going to ruin your paint before you go and scrub the whole thing or spray the whole thing down with soapy water. So as far as preparing your wigs for storing, I like to detangle my wigs first and just kind of wet them a little bit to rinse out any gunk that might have gotten into them. I don't usually shampoo my wigs because I don't sweat that much. I would imagine if you do sweat a lot, you should probably go ahead and wash them with a little bit of baby shampoo. Perhaps getting like a tub of water and a little bit of baby shampoo, put it in the water, let the wig soak in there and do its thing, and then rinse all the shampoo out of it. Probably throw a little bit of conditioner in it so it doesn't look all frazzled. But what I usually do with mine is I get a spray bottle that has a mix of conditioner and water in it, and I just spray down my wigs and go through and detangle them. That's the main thing at the end of Dragon Con, is that your wigs are going to be super tangled, especially if you kept it on all day and they're longer wigs. Just rubbing up against your clothing, they're going to get tangled. If you have a wig that has curls in it, what I've found helps for the bigger curl wigs is I take each of the curls and I'll comb it out, and then I'll kind of wrap it on itself and like and then wrap it in a piece of foil, and then clamp down on that foil using a flat iron. And that seemed to help. It wasn't as perfect as it was when I got in the store, but it did make it look better. And I didn't do that for all the curls, just the ones in the back, because those are the ones that rub up against your clothing and they get the most damaged and frizzy looking. Find that it's better than using like rollers, because I can't guarantee that my rollers are going to be the same size as all of my wigs. So I would rather just curl it with a flat iron than trying to get rollers that are the exact same size. But if you have rollers that are the size of your curls, go ahead and roll that mess. It will definitely be easier than what I was doing. Yeah, so that's how I prepare my stuff before I store it. So after you have prepared your stuff for storage, then it's time to actually store it. So let me take you to my closet. My cosplay closet. Hang tight. Alright, so this is my cosplay closet. It's a little bit dark. Well, actually, this is our cosplay closet. So what we do is most of our costumes, we just hang up, like specific costumes that were specifically made for a specific cosplay. We hang them up in the closet and we just put all the items that belong to that cosplay, like all of the accessories, in a bag on the hanger. This is a Twilix costume, and in that bag are her Leiku. Cow Appreciation Day costume and Cow Appreciation Day accessories. So yeah, all of the actual clothing we just hang up on a hanger. So as far as my wigs go, I usually just keep them on the top shelf of my closet, just on the wig stand, because I have only 4 wigs, so that is fine for me. So some of the shorter, straighter wigs, I'll just store them in a bag like this and just keep it like that. But the longer, curlier wigs, like Poison Ivy over there, I try to have those out because I don't want to mess up the curls any more than they already are messed up. Now, as far as the larger armor pieces, we just keep them in those boxes up there. That one right there, sorry, I'm charging so I can't move. But that one right there is Gambit. Up there is Revan. Over there is the Fire Goddess, and I don't remember what's in that one. So that is how we store the armor. And the bigger pieces, like the Saiyan armor, is too big to store up there, so we put it down here. But that's a piece that we're probably going to get rid of because it needs to be redone. And so for those boxes, what we do, we just go through and we put everything that belongs to a specific cosplay in the box. So everything that's big as far as armor goes into a box, and you want to store it so that pieces that have Mod Podge on them are not touching, because otherwise those are going to stick together and pull up your paint. So I kind of store them inside themselves like that, and then put it in there and try to have it laying as flat as possible. Thankfully the boxes are pretty big, so the shin pieces can lay straight without bending too much. So once you put all the items, like all the armor items that belong to that cosplay, go ahead and close it up. Label the outside of it. And then just take it to the closet to store it. Ignore that pile of mess. Most of the props for our stuff we just kind of keep out on display all over the place because we think it's cool and we might as well just keep it out. Yeah. All of our accessories we keep in these 3 boxes. So I'm going to pull them out so you can see the 3 boxes. Alright, so these are the 3 boxes. This one has belts, belt buckles, anything that is belt-like, and holsters, that sort of thing, are all kept in this box. This box has all of the weapons, nunchucks, that's what's in this box. And then this box is kind of miscellaneous. It has all of the accessories, like the random accessories, and just anything additional that we think that we could possibly use for cosplay. Here's a hat. Here's the button I made. And my process necklace. This is some extra foil. The whole roll fell out and fell onto the floor. And I was like, well, we can't use that for food anymore. So now we use it for cosplay. So our rule for just keeping random things is if we can't think of a cosplay that we're doing that we can use the item for, then we don't keep it. Because otherwise we'll just keep stuff all over the place and we won't have any room to live. Like this cube, we don't have a clue what we're going to use this for, but we're still keeping it. It needs to be thrown out. This I wanted to use to make a dragon egg. I just haven't made it yet. And it's not for a cosplay, it's just for a prop. But anywho, yeah, that is what these 3 boxes are. And that is how we keep our accessories. Yes. So something else you're going to want to do as far as storage is go through and see which costumes are either redundant or you no longer want or that you've redone. For example, Poison Ivy. I don't need this costume anymore because I will never wear it if I have this. Every now and then you need to go back through your storage and just make sure that you want everything that's still there. That way it's not taking up space from things that you really want. And it's not making it more disorganized and harder for you to find what you actually want. So that does it for step 10 of the Cosplaying 101 series. And this is the last and final step of the series. So let me know in the comments section what was your favorite step. Not necessarily what was your favorite video, but what's just your favorite step of the cosplaying process. I'm gonna leave my answer in the comments section. Some channel housekeeping stuff. Upcoming videos, not really sure what I'm doing next. I'm trying to work on this cosplaying basics or cosplaying topics sort of thing, where in each video I go over a topic like glues, organizing, makeup. That's what I think I'm doing, but it feels a little too broad for me, so I don't know. There's like so much I want to tell you. So yeah, I don't know what's coming next, basically, is what I'm saying. I will keep putting out Poison Ivy tutorials. Yeah, those tutorials are kind of weird because I recorded them while I was making it, and it was before I started the channel, and I was just like, you know what, mommy said I should record, so I'm gonna record them. And that's what I did, and that's why it's like bare bones, let's just get it done. So yeah, those tutorials I'm going to keep putting out. I am so sorry that it's been so long and sporadic between my videos. A lot of things have been changing. I am working on getting a job, so yeah. Also, next month we're getting married, which we have done nothing towards preparing for. We haven't even sent out invitations. This is where we are. I'm also hoping to start the book club. I'm kind of thinking through how that's going to go. I already know what book I want to do first. I'm just kind of thinking through how I can get your participation and make sure that we present it in a way that's not super boring. I felt this way about the book. That's not fun at all. I want it to be fun. I am a fan of fun. So anywho, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about this step or any comments or suggestions of videos that you would like to see on this channel, make sure you leave that in the comment section. If you like this video and if you like the whole series, make sure that you give me a thumbs up. That way I know to make more videos like this. I might show you more of my room if you wanted to see that. It's the cosplay room. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you next time. I have no idea what video that's going to be. Heck if I know. Leave a comment what type of video you'd like to see next. Maybe I might do it. Anywho, I will catch you next time. Deuces! Bye. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm dressed up as Jubilee from X-Men. It's always X-Men. Anytime there's a question about anything with me, it's always X-Men. That's supposed to be an X.